Hello, this is Ki with RunScore. Today we're going to cover the listing screen. You can invoke the listing screens either from the overview or from the quick reaction bar. When we open it, you'll notice all the files that are in your race folder that end with the .lst. These are all your reports and action files that are scripted to do various actions for your race. They will be alphabetical with the at awards all, or pardon me, the at files first, which are the macro files. Then you'll have the alphabetical down through here. There's other ways of doing this too, which we'll cover in just a second. To work on a file, we can go highlight the awards all. Notice it turns yellow. We can double click on it to set up the printing or running of a program. We can right click on either print. We can preview. We can do output to a browser. We can do incremental runs or auto runs if you're wanting to do that for onlines or actions to fill the database or do certain things for your race. Custom results to the editor online, to a file, to incremental online, or edit video settings, update video settings. These are going to be dependent on which online system you have defined for that race. The edit file will allow you to go in and edit that. Also, for most of those functions, we can use the icon, which is F9 edit, and it'll do the same thing. We can also send it to the notepad or the editor, and we can also send it to the print preview like we've done on all the other stuff. Okay, now we're going to talk about some advances. I have a file named, we're going to look at right now, of renaming that, and notice it is at with 2 spaces and awards. I use this as a spacer. I'm going to go ahead and set it up to be, the color is red, and I set the priority to 1. You'll have up to 9 priorities set up for your listing files. If I set priority 1, the next one is going to be awards all. The color is blue. The priority is 1. So these files will be all grouped in here to be able to do the actions for my awards. I then set up one that I call tools. So now I can quickly look at this and see which ones I want to act on and put them in different priorities so that I can have up to 9 different subsections on this screen. Now, you'll notice this is grayed out. If I try to run that, you'll notice it says cannot use to grayed out listing. The way you can do that is to set the color back to anything but gray and active. Or we can hold Control and X down, and if we select in, notice it's gone to blue. That gray is no longer set in the priority. But if I go ahead and now, after I've done my action, I hit Control X again, that is now done on that. Save a backup. I have highlighted this in a different color, green, so that when somebody is typing or working, they can save a backup. And again, we can go ahead and edit that and just see it saves a backup file to a location on the common save folder, or on this one to the Windows temp directory for a backup of time and date. You'll notice those are set up in here. The results, these are system variables that are used to identify. We've talked about that in another video. Notice we have several other grade things out there, and an update all entries. That's kind of important. I use that in the place of Alt F4 in the file here, update all entries. We'll go ahead and do almost the same thing. It's just a command that it'll update all of the entries using the any file. Notice this one, the priority is still none. These will be at the bottom of the screen normally. This one is 3, so we've got several of them here that we want to make sure they appear in a correct order. Again, very simple to use, very easy to use, and it can make your life easier and let you make it look a lot cleaner. If you have any questions on this, contact us at support. Otherwise, we'll talk to you in the next video.